Testing 1 2 1 1 2. Good evening, me old gaming darlings, and I hope you are all keeping well. This is RyuGamer88 coming to you with another online gaming content, and of course we are playing Moss, the Forgotten Relic. And of course, sorry, I was just moving my phone out of the way in case that was a bit of a nuisance, but this is a game platform that I know it relatively came out about last month maybe, but on the remake version, but I know it's a few years older. Bearing in mind of when it on its previous releases before it came available to Steam and on the modern consoles. I believe it's available for the Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 5. Don't get me wrong. Well, actually, no. Do tell me if I get it wrong on that matter. It does look absolutely beautiful. The platform inside and the adventure looks absolutely amazing, and I've been really excited to get this on my bucket list for you all. Now, of course, do bear in mind that, of course, I've got new merch material on myself. And it was well overdue. I love the purple, don't get me wrong, but I thought I'll try it on black. Now, of course, this is the t-shirt version. As you can see, I've got a nice big logo going around through. And of course, at the side here, as my catchphrase says, alright me old gaming darlings, and that's on the other side as well. And of course, I have it on the back as well, on a square version, and of course with just the website, and of course what platforms I'm actually on. It's good marketing material, I must admit. Oh, it is indefinitely available on that account. So of course, I thought I'd give it a try, and of course it's been a while since I actually wore my own channel clothing, which of course it got a little bit old or anything, so I thought it needed something overdue and new. Now of course, before we start getting on the gameplay, I do want to give a little bit of a warning. Now of course, that in regards to the gameplay that you are about to see, this is a fantasy game in itself, with of course some fantasy scenes and cut plays may be a little bit sensitive, but it's not overdwellingly into the horror side. But do bear in mind, this is all just fantasy and a game. There may be some flashing images, of course. If you do suffer with epilepsy, do take this into precaution that we may come into flashing images on that matter. And with that being said, I do thank you all for taking your time to hearing this warning message. Now of course, as I always say, my old gaming darlings, less of the waffling and more gaming. That's exactly right. I thought I'd give you a little bit of a chance before I say anything, but well, as you know. So let's get started. So of course, as you come across here, that in regards to full gameplay streaming, you don't get the full 1920 to 1080p. This basically goes on through to 1280 to resolutions. Correct me if I'm wrong, so do take that into consideration. However, I am playing this through via the Steam Deck, so of course that may be a reason why it is under that resolution. But of course there is wills and ways of you being able to do that, but do so at your own personal preference, because of course certain tweaking can cause some other effects which can be unwanted for. Now of course, you come across to this screen, you do have the options. Moss Book 1 or Moss Book 2. Now this sounds like to me that we get two different games. I could be wrong. Maybe I am wrong on that matter. But it doesn't give me the options to actually go back. Well, that's a bit blunt with the settings. So they say. So of course, you do get the absolute options. There is narration in that. That's interesting. That is interesting. So of course, because if you're playing via the Steam Deck during on desktop mode, does put into the resolution of 1280 to 720. I mean, that's the best you're going to get out of it. I personally wouldn't want to tweak that. But if brightness or anything else, do so at your own preference. So of course, I believe this is all in relevance to two different games, I suppose, really. But let's go along with Moss Book 1. Wow. That's a massive cathedral. Wow. R trigger plus. Interesting. I'm liking the game mechanics out of this. Interesting butterfly. Can it move out of the way? Are we supposed to turn another page or something? Apparently so. Oh wow.
Your time has come at last, dear reader. While we began this tale long ago, we hope it is yours to finish. But this story is not yours alone. No, it is tied to another. And the journey you take together could change the fate of both our worlds. Shall we begin?
Yes, absolutely.
They called it the Cinder Night. What came from those dark, starless skies would change the world of Moss forever. The peace that had settled across the
Moss
land
is not the mouse's
was broken by an unconquerable nightmare. And that night, the
I personally
animals
thought Moss
really
was an
met
actual
their
character
end.
name, but that proved me wrong.
First, they killed the king. A winged creature broke from the shadows and plucked him from his royal bedchamber high atop the tallest tower. Next,
The anti-monarchist
the serpent
monster!
Sarkar and the armies of the Arcane tore up from the underworld. They ravaged the castle in search of that which gave the king power beyond understanding. One of the fabled glass relics. The King's Guard fought bravely, but the castle soon pulsed with the Arcane's evil. Every room was gutted, every statue, tapestry, and adornment hexed. But the glass was never found.
Must admit, I like the whole
Even the
game
reclusive
page
sprites set
mechanic
aside their
gameplay on it.
differences on that fated night. They sent a great champion, empowered by their own glass relic, to challenge the serpent and its steel army.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, Sir Argus, commander of the King's Guard, led the survivors west through a temple long abandoned by their ancestors and far away from their newly risen enemies. It was an arduous escape. Finally, after passage beneath the impassable mire, they found refuge in a clearing hidden safely in the trees.
I must admit, I'm loving the whole narration of it all. It was definitely not something that I'd expect, so this is already a good liking to my satisfactory.
Argus charged back to join the sprite champion at the mire's edge. Together, they fought back the Arcane and sealed the temple passage that led to the clearing. But the champion was gravely injured. Clutching his glass, he retreated deep into the forest where he drew his last breath. A large tree grew upon him. It stood many years in watchful duty, safeguarding the glass and awaiting its next hero.
Wow. I'm really liking this.
That hero, albeit an unlikely one, did arrive at a time she'd be needed most.
Oh. A piece of glass.
Quill was out adventuring beyond the edge of the clearing. Dusk was creeping in, but she wondered what she might find if she went just a little farther.
Oh, a little female mouse. Now, is it a mouse or is it mice? Let me know in your thoughts in the comment section below. Ooh. Nobody likes a troll.
She was not exactly sure what she roused,
I thought the mouse
but
was
she felt
talking to
no
me.
danger from the beings silently peering down at her.
Why doesn't that give me a bit of a Studio Ghibli vibe? It
Quill
certainly
had to hurry.
does.
The village gates would soon close, and night would follow.
Oh, Quill is her name. That's a cute name. Quill decided to give it a rest and decides to return. falling? No, she can't. Interesting. Now, one of my fellow streaming friends had told me that if you do nothing with Quill, apparently she'll do like an off-screen, not an off-screen thing, but she'll interact with the character to double check if you're there. So I want to see how long that actually takes. And so far it's just a little posture, twitch. But is she going to move? Ah, just a little kick in the grass. Live and kicking, I suppose. Come on, Quill, you know you want to do something special. A little shrug. It's got to be something. Come on, Quill, you know you want to. Toffee, Nut, how you doing? I don't think she's going to do anything else but standing still. Ella, how you doing? I think it's just to make a move. Yeah, I think we're going to make a move because clearly she's not going to do anything else. I was hoping for something special afterwards, but that apparently isn't the case. Oh, you can't go under there then. Ah, maybe if we could try going up through here. Interesting. I wonder what this area is all about. Hit the RT and then... Oh, maybe I've got to do it further down. Is that not enough? It seems like we've got to do something else. I'm not quite exactly too sure. Maybe we need to go back up here. Well, okay, now that's interesting. That took me a little while to get used to, but it seems to have done something. So, using the R light thing. Ah, okay. So it doesn't, it's not just random anywhere place, it's got to be certain events that trigger it. Interesting. Do we need to go down or up?
Night, her uncle often warned, was when danger was most present. But Quill preferred the stories of the magical creatures that woke to protect the forest.
That's quite comfort and ease that when you go underground, obviously it doesn't, I think zooming in may spoil it, but you can see like the, I don't know if you all saw, but it was like the shadowy blue neon effect, that where you can see the placement of Quill. Oh, you can climb across. Interesting. Doesn't seem they want to do anything. Was there a trick to this? Okay, maybe we shouldn't have done that. I don't think it died. I think it just didn't like being wet. Kind of a random Crash Bandicoot scenario, I suppose. Ah, okay. And then pull that across. Interesting. I like that. There's like a bit of puzzle element to each platform and situation. I like it. I like it. Ah, do we now have to bring it around to the other side now? Wonder if that is the case. Holding down that brings it out, and the glass helps bring the box back. Oh, what's this? Something that we collected. Fragment of Fate, Book 1. Discover your first forgotten fragment. You able to feel the fragment? See the fragment? Ah, okay. Oh, there's 31 in total. And I'm wondering... It's got to be bottles of potion, the 375. It's not bottles of red wine. I wish it was. It sounds like we've got to get over to where the gates were closing. Well, I'm assuming that. That may come in handy. So we might want to check that out if we need it. We must remember this, me old gaming darlings. Oh, interesting. Something potentially tells me that we might have needed that card. If we did need it. But there is another fragment. It's literally across that wooden pathway. Nice. Nicey Zuzo. There's nothing down there. Do you know what? I am going to check that cart out because I'm wondering if there was anything hidden there. Better to be safe than sorry, me old gaming darlings. I truly do think that. did something, but not necessarily too much. Sorry, I was just quickly checking something. But we shall go forth. Let us be there, Master Quill. Why do I say Master Quill? Quill's a female mouse. Do you know what? Just a thought. We could have actually seen what was behind those boxes. There was a shed load of boxes. Why is it not letting us go up? Oh my dear God. What was that attitude for? Did you see that? Just did something with his hand. Apparently not. Okay then. There was somebody that was walking down. Maybe we got to that in time. No, you can't attack the mouse. Flipping out. Yeah, that wasn't quite a sensible idea. Maybe we could go inside that house. Or not. You've got to admit, this is adorable. It kind of reminds me of, see, my wife loves these, especially when growing up. Oh, what was it? Oh, what do you call? My Sylvania Family. My Sylvania Family. This is what reminds me of these mouses, because I remember they used to do a lot of mouse families and what other creatures, and to be able to play them like that. It does remind me a bit of my Sylvania Family. You've got to admit, they're so adorable. They really, really are. This is the problem, is that you don't really know what's the limit to say. If you go that far distance, it will trigger to another scene. I can see another fragment up there. I have an idea. How does one get over across? Wait, there was something that was broken across. Aha! Wait for it. A little bit down. it going to let me? No, it's not going to let me walk. Oh, it did. Oh, we get to climb up there. Okay, that makes sense. Me understand now. I wonder what happens when we actually get all the fragments. I'm assuming that's what they're called. Looks like we're going to need to use our orb. Ah, domo arigatou gozaimasu. Takusan shiteru. My lovely princess wife, Mrs. RyuGamer88, got me a nice Japanese cold tea. It's absolutely lovely. Love Japanese cold teas. And then of course we should be able to jump across and well, hey! Nicely. Lovely jubbly. Boy, it was going to say something like, oh, you need to be extra strong to be able
Thanks
to
to
pull
her
that.
new friend, Quill had saved priceless grains from the hourglass.
Jolly good. Thank you very much for that, Miss Narrator. Safe to say so far, there's no in-game currency that you need to buy certain
She
things,
raced
so.
to the door of the cottage she shared with her uncle, hoping once he saw her discovery, he'd lose himself in tales of its legend.
No, don't square fight the squirrel. Jesus, what's wrong with you, Quill? Like I was saying earlier, there's no in-game currency where you have to spend in-game
Uncle
for
Argus
equipment.
was watching the evening light dim when Quill burst through the front door of their cottage.
Which is quite nice, actually.
Uncle, there's something you have to see. Out past the bell again, he scolded. Quill, I've told you countless times. I know, Quill replied, crestfallen. I didn't mean to worry you, but I found something strange and magical. Quill's hands trembled as she showed him the glass. What is it? She asked. A look of panic spilled over her uncle's stoic exterior. Where did you find this? Roared Uncle Argus. Quill had never seen her uncle so shaken.
Ooh.
Just west of the clearing, she explained. And as soon as I picked it up, something started helping me. Uncle Argus followed her motion. A reader? With you, here, right now? Quill, what you found is very powerful and very dangerous, he said with great concern. If I could take this burden from you, I would. But this reader has chosen. Even with the moon full and bright, I must go right away. Quill pressed. Where are you going? I can help. We can help. No, he snapped. They'll find you and tear you apart. I have to go alone. It is for your own safety and for everyone here in the clearing. His long, heartfelt hug told her he was heading for danger.
Oh dear.
I'll be back before midnight. Until I return, I need your word you will not leave the clearing with that glass. Promise me, Quill. I promise, she said reluctantly, wondering where her uncle was going so deep into the night.
Well, seems a lot more to it than meets the glass.
Hey, kid. Kid, wake up. Hey, kid, over here. I know where your uncle went. I can show you. You're twofold now. Very important. Bring that glass and your sidekick, too. We're going to need them.
That seems very peculiar.
Quill called out. Hey, Starthing, wait!
Ah. So there was one up there. I thought, nah, that's just plain trickery, but nah, that caught my eye, that did. I mean, how many have we got so far? Flipping out, 4 out of 31. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Quill had never met a Starthing. In campfire stories, they often meddled in the lives of mortals. And when they appeared, mischief followed.
Starting to think that what we're collecting is maybe in-game currency or something. Well, I'm not too sure yet. I don't want to say too much and then ruin the whole aspect of it all. Well, some things do contain, and some of them don't. Interesting. Oh, there's a fragment up there. Wonder how we can get that. It's probably going to be a little bit more challenging than what we're used to.
Passage through the eastern gate was strictly forbidden. But despite her promise, Quill knew in her heart that Uncle Argus needed her.
Oh, so there's nothing underneath here. Good blade work. Like nothing in there. Guess we have to use.
Quill demanded answers. Starthing, you can't just barge in here with your riddles. Where is he? What do you know? The trouble your uncle's heading for is the kind only you and that silent giant up there can get him out of.
Is that portal up there? Wait, so you can't chop down the mushrooms then?
This way, kid, urged the Starthing. And don't forget to tuck your ears in.
is going to be our first level of exploring. There's a massive animal at the back. Is that a deer? Must be. Obviously, we don't want to fall into that. Oh, I did see something in there. Nicely done. It's quite clever how they blend all the little elements and everything else in there to make it not too difficult, but not too easy. So it's a very fair game, if you get what I mean. Ooh. This is it. Ah, interesting. Oh, come on, that's not fair. But she didn't have to go all the way back there, for goodness sake. That one's not my fault. Sorry. Nah-ah. Maybe I should have gone for the higher platform. But there is a third one. So that looks like there's a small cave to be able to get through there. And, maybe we should chop that down and go across here. Oh, who's a clever sausage flipping hell? That's not going to charge at us, is it? Hello! Hello! Okay, maybe antagonising is not a good idea. I think we should go down here. But there's a cool element to it, that is multiple ways, and not have to strictly follow one. Right, I know there's stepping stones, but we're going to check around the floor. Ah, okay, there's our elements here. Or fragment. Is it fragment or element? I'm not too sure. I'm saying all sorts of different things, really. Oh dear, oh dear. I know we can make that jump. Or at least try to. Maybe I need to angle that a little bit more. There we go. Didn't quite like that. Okay, so we can't go to that side bit there. And then what? Straight across here? Well, that was a good guess. What's with these fragile helmets? Oh, that's not a helmet, that's a bit of armour and a sword. That's a helmet.
Just on the other side is the mire, the starling assured her. There's a good chance your uncle's still there.
It seems it, well, where that squirrel being there. Lift this up. Whoa, 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 steady. Are we to control this? I'm not too sure. Seems to have come naturally.
Did you hear that? The starling seemed anxious. I've ruffled enough leaves in these parts. I can't be seen with you. I'll catch up with you later. Just don't go and die on me.
Okay, we won't be dying on you, I suppose. Wow, I didn't realise that was a bit of trickery there. Where are we supposed to go? Right, in here? Oh, okay. Wow! Now that's a cool feature. And it's actually quite cool and cute how Quill interacts with the camera watching her. We watching her. Well, I can't see any fragments. Not just yet. No, okay, maybe not. I thought that you could go in there, but apparently that is not the case. Quill is definitely the one that has full of life, I suppose. And where exactly do we go with that? Oh, use it as a switch. That makes sense. I did see an element up there. It's not going to let me change the camera angle, is it? I don't know if you saw it off the off chance, but see the stairways up. That's where it is roughly. I don't think we're meant to go down there. I did that on purpose, just in case. But can you just see? It was around in that area. So I think we need to go down here. There it is. I think we just need to go across. Climb across to the other side. Oh, just missed it. Oh. Never do I mind, never do I mind. Lovely. Well, I'm glad that we didn't have to go all the way down to the bottom. I don't think that's where we need to go. But this is beautiful, this is. Love that. For an indie developing company, this is absolutely beautiful. I can't really find a fault in this. I really cannot. And by the way, me old gaming darlings, do not be shy. Feel free to leave a message and I'll respond back to you. Well, less of the prattling around, Quill. Oh, that was sneaky. That was just a random guess. That was just a random guess. So I'm glad that I actually checked underneath. So listen here, me old gaming darlings. It's always great to check every single area if you're keen on getting every single element. Was that a night owl? Oh, that looks like an enemy character. Third one. So practically we get 3 hits then on per. But does that depend on which type of enemy, I suppose? There's the third one that we lost to. Well, that was interesting. Doubt that any further bosses or mini bosses are going to get this easy. What, just you wait, they're going to throw in something that's going to be more difficult, I bet.
Fought like someone who has stolen our champion's power. A small yet fantastical band of sprites emerged surrounding Quill. I'm Veda, root seer of the mire, and you have crossed into our domain.
Oh, bit of territorial issue.
She sized up Quill with a rueful gaze, then turned her attention upward. I sense you there too. I have not felt the presence of such a promising reader in some time.
Is she talking to me?
A youthful warrior marched forward. Rootseer, I'm prepared to honor our great champion's legacy. Rodent, give us our glass. Quill stepped closer. Where is my uncle? If you've hurt him... Silence! Veda thundered back. It was Argus who summoned us here, and now I see why. Young one, I'm afraid the trees hum of attack. Your uncle's been taken to the castle of your ancestors. Quill's knees buckled as Veda continued. Argus put himself at great risk calling for us. Your uncle once took a solemn oath to protect the glass of your fallen king. He is the only one left who knows where it's been hidden. The Arcane have long sought to wrest that knowledge from him. And you dare to cross into the mire with our glass? Sarfog will soon burn through this forest looking to tear you and your reader apart. Unless, of course, you find them first. Take these. Weapons made for the mighty champion who died so that your people could live. Quill felt its otherworldly power course through her. Find your uncle twofold, before the serpent and its masters break him.
That felt like a Legend
The
of
warrior
Zelda moment.
fumed. Hourglass with her? Rootseer, she's minuscule. Come now. The reader has chosen its hero. We must let their story unfold. Vader replied with the frost of finality and vanished into the shadows of the mire.
Wow. Another story it is indeed on that one. I guess we go forth, but before we do, why do I get a sudden feeling that there is a fragment all the way up there? There's only one way to find out, and we give it a try. Why is it letting us scroll across like this? Oh. Ah ha ha ha! Ah, that was a very good shout indeed. Oh yes indeedy. Oh yes indeedy. RyuGamer88's got the nugget brain in power. Ooh! I don't think there's anything for us to go across here. But the freedom of movement around in this gameplay is actually really cool. I was worried it was going to be absolutely heavily restricted, but that's not the case. It certainly proved me wrong. Right. Now that to me looks like we've got to move this statue. It's not letting us go across around the stairways, but there's probably a good reason for it. But at least we helped open it. It does give me some Legend of Zelda vibes, because it now feels like we're going to a massive temple.
It was Quill's favorite story. How Sir Argus fought beside the Sprite Champion to seal this temple from the arcane and secured the survival of their kinds. Simply standing in their heroic footsteps felt like a great honor.
Looks like a round of heroes. On that note. Well, there's nothing around here. But I could be proven wrong. But honestly, the movement around is absolutely awesome. I think my only theory is that if for someone who is more third person view, where the camera is along with them, I think they're gonna be having the trouble of getting used to an isometric camera point that sort of fix rails across where the character goes. I mean, I personally love it as long as it's brilliant in detail. So it don't bother me at all. But I know that there's certain people that would. There's a fragment right there. I can just somehow work out how to get down there. Do we just go across? Brilliant. That's another one. We must have about 10 of these, surely. 12! Flipping out. Didn't think we had that many. And by the way, this is the first ever time of playing this game. And not just, oh, I played it for since it came out or anything like that. Definitely the first time I've actually started playing this game. Something about that. It's all copper shielded off. I don't think we could destroy or do damage. Okay, that was not intentional. I swear that down. That was not intentional. Looking at Quill, giving those moves away. We've got another puzzle around here. Should be interesting to do. Looks like we've got to do something to unlock this gate here. How easy that's going to be is another question. Have we just got ourselves stuck? No, we have not. See if we can try and get ourselves back up on top. For some reason, we can't actually. That to me looks like. I don't know if. Let me just give my. Let's see that around here. It looked like there was something there. Swear it. Ah, I knew it! I knew it. Well, that was reassuring tonight. I think that was the right way of going about that. Okay, maybe it isn't just so isometric. That's actually really cool that they've made it more smooth by just going in like that. That is really cool. I really am so impressed with this game. Sounds like we need something. Be able to place on top of it so that in that sense. Oh, we can. That's a bit strange that we can't destroy that bit. So now I'm wondering. Oh, do we move that across here? Ah! Ha ha! Nicely done. Nice one, mousy chicken nugget. Guys, if you've played this before, what are your thoughts of it and did you enjoy it? Let me know in the comments section. Ooh. It does feel like a bit of a Templar going. Ah, okay. Enemy fighters at the ready. Is an element around here? No. Ah, poop sticks. To get through this, I do wonder. maybe. Interesting. At least we found a stairway that we can go and do. It seems to find a bit of difficulty. Okay, now that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I didn't think we could go through there, but we have now. The thing is, though, when you're trying to find all these different fragments here, I mean, they're not too easy, but they're not too hard as well. There's a lot of fun element into actually finding these. So, of course, got to give credit to the developers of this to making it a fun all-rounder, but intellectually puzzling at the same time. See another fragment. And to me, it looks like we've got to get up to that very platform here. But okay, so we can't actually get through. That closes. How do we get up there? Okay, so we go up here. Drop down maybe. Move that across like so. That unlocks something. Control the oh! If we control the enemy, we can use it for the switch on the floor and go from there. Boggy! How you doing, Boggy? You all good? Don't be sorry. I'm glad you joined in. It's never too late. You're just catching up on your beauty sleep. I know what it was. There's another fragment. So if we move that across. As we hold down on the enemy. Were we meant to go through this way? It feels like we should have. Binge watching, I see. Fair play. This seems like there's a real puzzle element to it. Interesting. Suppose we wait till I go down through here. I think you can only control one enemy character at a time. What am I missing? Maybe I need to jump across here. That would make sense. Oh, did I need to crawl up? Okay, I see what I needed to do. Yes, this is Moss, the Forgotten Relic. Absolutely loving this. First time I'm actually playing it as well, Boggy. Oh, could we destroy that pot there? And we did. Right, so if we go down through here... I couldn't see no fragment. Disappointing. Ah, the element of surprise. That's one way of putting it, I suppose. Ah, so maybe... if we bring that across here... that acts like an elevator. Interesting. Ah, there's an element right up there. Oh, flipping hell! No, surprisingly not. Whether there is a VR adaptation, I'm not too sure. That would be quite interesting to know. But I'm playing this through via the Steam Deck. Have I got to do this puzzle again? I think it's just for these two here. I think this is the first one, but when I opened, I say open this game, when I started the menu, it came up with Moss Book 1 and Moss Book 2. Flipping hell. Didn't see that engine coming through. So I think somehow this game contains both 1 and 2 maybe? Here we go. Third time's the charm, without dying this time. So go up through here. Should be able to just jump off. There goes our fragment. Nice. I just died. That teaches me for not looking properly. Okay, because of course I never had the headgear. Oh, right. That sounds like there was a VR version for this. But, no, surprisingly, this is allowing me to, play this on through without the headgear. I know that there is a planned VR headset for the Steam Deck, so I don't know whether this is going to be included in an update for it. I'm not too sure. Yeah, so we've already got the fragment there. Oh no! Didn't realise you have to be that quick. Well, at least there's a certain amount of infinity lives on this. That I can appreciate. If we take this one to the far end. This first one. Fourth time lucky, maybe? So it sounds like after you defeat that enemy there, it's gonna make a break. Oh! Easily. Looks like we've got to go over there. I do find this really cool that everything still visually looks the same on the area that you will go to. Oh my. I was hoping that there'd be a secret fragment hidden there, but that obviously is not the case. Well, we've gone through here. No, can't do anything to that. Or that. Why does it look like you can... Oh, did I just trigger an enemy? I kind of feel like I have Not intentionally, but... Oh, it's further up there. Ah! Oh, that proved me wrong. What a silly Billy I am for doing that movement. Oh, I see. I see. But still a very awesome game, I must admit. Something about... Okay, that... Whoa! Careful now. That was... Nearly put him in a bloody ride there for that. Okay, maybe we put him through here. I've got an idea. So if we stop him there, we put the enemy... Move it across. And then what I'm thinking... Move this around. We go across here. Okay. Hello. That's cool. You get to interact with Quill. That was pretty cool. So then what? Just move across. Or am I missing something around here? I kind of feel like I am in a way. But not sure what. No, don't go over that, for God's sake. You learnt your lesson from the first time doing that. It does kind of feel like we need to get up to the next bit somehow, but I'm not too sure what exactly. maybe if we... Oh! Is this correct? Partially, but no dice. Ah, use the platform. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Well, it certainly wasn't. Couldn't see anything on top there. Relic dust. How much have we collected? Oh, okay. So we've triggered the certain amounts that we've collected then. I feel like we've got another puzzle in our midst, but with enemies. Ah, there's a fragment down there. How's it gonna work? Ah, so okay, so if we... That was interesting. I kind of feel like I want to explore the very top parts here before I go to the right. It may be the case that, that we go to the right first hand, but it's always worth the double check. You may never know. Get an upgrade of some sort? What on earth is this? Well, I'm definitely checking this out. It could be a bonus stage for all we know. If there is in such element.
Quill hoped this was a shortcut to the castle. What she found was a strange and vibrant place shrouded in perpetual twilight. But something about it was oddly familiar.
It does seem like there's a dark twilight to this. Okay, so we're not going to go that way. Something very peculiar about this area.
We're infested. A grumble echoed from the cave.
And why would I do that?
It croaked loudly, annoyed at either nothing or something.
You in there!
Declared Quill boldly.
Where are we? I'm looking for the fastest way to the castle.
Ah!
recognize the toad as Veda's steed from the mire. Seemingly oblivious to Quill, he continued.
Fine. I'll open the root. Give them your fancy test. But you're only digging yourself a deeper grave with roots Seer Veda.
I like the element of how they keep the amphibians as almost realistic as possible. There's a nice element to this. It really is. I think we're supposed to go the way that they've the froggers made us go through. But unfortunately there's no fragment, and I'm quite disappointed that there's no fragment to collect. Well, actually no, hold on, there's something. Can you find out what's up there? Oh, there's nothing special. I was hoping that there'd be something hidden, but that's proven me wrong.
Missing my afternoon nap.
Puffed the toad.
They're not even going in.
If Veda knew I led you here, she'd burn my roots from existence.
A voice rose from the soil, gently shaking the branches.
But I need to know you can handle the perils of the castle.
Okay, so it looks like we've got ourselves into a big puzzle. How this is going to work, I really don't know. But I'm up for a challenge, me old gaming darlings, I really am. Oh, was we meant to do this? Ah, supposedly we was. Okay, now I really am respecting the gameplay on this. Really am. It's like there's no same element of puzzle, it's like all sorts of different ones. Which I think is really cool. It looks like there's something that we could do about that. Ah. Yes, I can see that. But I thought it worth a try. Slash and dash. Slash and dash. La 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 la. Slash and dash. Careful, nearly. Ah. I don't think I was meant to do that. But we still got it through. Okay. Really thought we got ourselves stuck there. Judging from this, it looks like we need to hit those two switches. But how we get there is another question. I suppose we go up through here. to... Am I missing something here? Maybe there's something to do about with that side tunnel there. Like, are we meant to go through this way? Ah! No, that looks like... Maybe not. Getting myself a little bit too excited. Oh, okay, so if we use our thing here... Well, that wasn't intentional. Oh, that's very Legend of Zelda element here. You know this feels like Legend of Zelda. What on earth is this item that we just picked up?
Has ever crossed into a sprite's heartwood. The words radiated from the leaves. You must prove I've not erred in giving you the glass relic.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Ah, so are we seeing platforms that are... That are, I don't know. Are they appearing as we get closer? We've got the elements of hidden platforms that appear before our eyes. That's pretty cool, but not as cool as that. That's actually really awesome. And I bet you that's going to help us on the next puzzle that we go through. Oh, God, that's bad platforming. Maybe I should try taking my time with these platforms. Okay, so they don't disappear. That's reassuring to know. I was starting to worry, thinking that there was a timer on these platforms and you needed to move quick. Okay, this is starting to add up now. to then go back on the platform. Liking this a lot. So now we need to find a way to get up there. Ah! Okay. So I have an idea. Probably need to do that a little bit better. If we go back to where we was, is there going to be hidden platforms around? Seems like it. There we go. Whoa! Okay. Slightly bad timing with the jumping then. That's pretty cool that there's 2 games in one. I wondered if there was 2 games in one. And you should definitely play this when you get the chance, because it is absolutely awesome. And I reckon you will enjoy it, Boggy. I generally do think that. Maybe we need to get a little bit closer somehow. We can just get back there. Ooh, steady, steady. Then we should. Go back up. We need to go back on the platform. Put that back up. Is that going to open the door? It certainly did indeed.
Good start, but we'll have more work to do if Vader is ever going to accept you as her champion. I'll summon you again when you're ready.
Well, I think you should very, very well soon.
Quill and the Reader were reunited with the Toad of cantankerous disposition.
One test. Small flies, if you ask me. I doubt they'll even find the second portal back.
Charming! Is that a polite way of saying to F off then? That's actually quite a bit included there, Boggy. That really is. So if we went through that, is there anything through here maybe? Oh, maybe we need to lighten up on the other staffs as well. Oh, what have we just done? So far, nothing. I'm starting to think where to go next. Do we go through here maybe? Maybe this isn't the correct way of going through. Okay, so I can see sand. Okay, that's not good. Whoa! Okay! That is definitely no good. Oh, I need to go down. Well, at least it put a stop to that one. Pajamas. That was good timing there. Oh, I should have moved it. No! Quill! Come on, Quill, you can do this. I'll take up this at least. up and it wouldn't let ya. Didn't get me then. But it won't get me now. That was close. There we go. So it was possible and nothing secretly hidden. Boggy, thank you so much for liking the live stream. Appreciate that. Ooh, loving that. Loving that. Sounds like a load of gameplay hours, that's for sure. Okay, so we can make that. Got to defeat all the enemies. Well, it certainly feels like we've done something to unlock it. Happy days. Okay. Let's have a little bit of exploring around. There's obviously a bit of trickery of elements into this. So if I... Well, that was one way of doing it, I suppose. We can use that probably to control it. Ah, okay. Settle this here. Bring the enemy up here. Yeah, I don't think he likes it how we use it. That will mean... Oh, that was mean. That was very, very mean. Naughty, naughty metal crab. I think he was. Actually, let's go back this way. Was there like a different scenario if we went this way? It was to a certain degree. Right, so we got up to that bit, but would that have led anything different? He's up. Right, but I think they had to do it for the normal console as people were moaning. Really? Why was there so many moans to it? If it was the case, oh, it was restricted for VR, then leave it restricted for VR. But that's just silly to... That's really silly for complaints to do it on that basis, but... I would have paid for the money to go VR. And even I've got a PSVR 2. So what's this puzzle here then? So clearly we've got to step around here. So no fragments. Okay. Looks like we're going to change the directions of these staircases then. Ah, no, there's a fragment right up there. How do we get up there? That is the question. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. That looks like we could go up there. But it doesn't really help us out. Okay. Okay, okay. So maybe be able to jump across. Ah. That's really cool. So then we pull that down. But why is that so good? Is there an enemy to come out of it? Flipping well was. Ah, okay. I've got an idea. I really do have a wonderful idea. That was quick dodging. You've got to give me that. No! Oh, you stupid mouse! I'll quickly pause the game for you, pal. I suppose I can see two sides of the story of that feedback, but I suppose I'm not really bothered about, it being restricted to VR because I've got a VR. But at the same time, I think it's absolutely amazing still that it's on console, so there's no spoil elements either way. And I think if there was an opportunity to do this in VR, I'd be more than happy to take that opportunity. So if I go around this side. Then how does... Or maybe I should have... Ah, okay. I think I've got an idea. I don't know how it's going to work. There's something about the two switches. There is a few puzzles, but not too many. It's not like a puzzle in each room. Some cases you just have to run along through. But it is seriously a lot of fun, Boggy. It really, really is. So, if I swing myself around on here. No, why isn't it letting me up? Because I haven't found the bottom of the stairs yet. And if I could shoot myself back round to there... And then what should happen here, I'll get myself swinging back around over here. And then what we can do No! Oh, you stupid mouse! Really? Why can you not see where you're going? There you go. I have a mouse game on here. Tales of something. Can't think of the rest of it. Something tells me I've heard of that game of what you're trying to describe, but I can't really think of the full name itself. I'll have to look into that. What sort of mouse game is it? Is it similar to what we see in Moss? Or is it... ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the mouse has got stuck inside the gap. And he has no way of getting out. Nonchalant Nostalgia, thank you for the heart me and liking the live stream. Thank you so much. I have to annoyingly start this off again. Oh, for God's sake, somebody screenshot that. Somebody screenshot that. That is unreal. That's not meant to happen. And now I've got to do it all again. I can't believe I've got to do all of that again, for fuck's sake. That's just unreal. That really is just unreal. I cannot believe that has just happened. Well, well. I think I'm going the right way about this. I don't think I am. No. Then we go up here. That's going to release the enemy. Ghost of a Tail. Ooh. What platform is that, Boggy? I still can't believe how I got stuck there. That's just unbelievable. Oh, it burnt its bum bum. I think I'll make that mistake now. Rude. So if I hold it in place. There we go. Got a gut feeling that we need to swap positions on. But how far? Oh, flipping out! Just do a bit of recovery. I've got this feeling. This. Okay, so that changes up. I get that. So if I hold it from here, Brilliant. Excellente. Happy with that. That's for sure. Well, that was a load of pottery that we just collected. It seems like we've got also upgrades to collect. So it's like, is that like 2 out of 3 to collect now? Well, 1 out of 3, so 2 more to go. Ooh, now I'm intrigued. That doesn't look very straight up, so we've got to run up and hopefully grab onto that stairway. You can tell by the way they've got that white marking there. Anything you see like that, me old gaming darlings, you've got to make sure that if you see that, that means you've got to jump. And if you're lucky, you can just run across it at the edge of it. But in some cases, you have to grapple. Just be prepared on that one. Oh, a shield! Oh, that doesn't count as an upgrade then. Fair enough. We'll just run our way back. Noticing that it's a female mouse, and with a name like Quill, doing a lot of exploring, you kind of feel like Lara Croft Tomb Raider's turned into a mouse. Well, you can tell by the way that they've elemented this, but... And I'm not saying that in a bad way, I'm saying it in a good way. Who say mouses cannot be Tomb Raiders? Each to their own little Tomb Raider. Oh, I wonder. You have to get back onto the platform. But I'm just trying to think. Well, it seems like we can't go that way, so where on earth are we supposed to go then? Is there not another exit, I suppose? There's got to be. That can't be the only exit. Is it back through the other room, maybe? Somehow this is what they call, what they wrongly call the element of surprise. And I don't take that lightly. Nope, nope, nope. Ah, maybe I should have gone up. That would have made more logical sense. So now that we've got the shield, and we've done this challenge here, does that mean it's okay to go up through here then, maybe? Well. Sorry, I know I'm a bit heavy-handed with doors. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, this is another little puzzle test. So is that saying... Okay, so those doors don't open until we actually do this puzzle. I'm guessing we go up through here. Okay, that was interesting. Okay, that was an interesting little back entry there. But oh, so that won't. Okay, I think I've got it. We've got to hit that switch. We've hit that switch. Well, to be able to get that other platform to work, we've got to hit that switch that's in the center. Yeah, now I know what I'm talking about, to a degree. Until nothing makes sense out of me at all. And then what should happen... Okay. Well, that wasn't what I was quite going for, but fair enough. Hence the term element of surprise. Bollocks! No, we've really got to do it. I don't care how. Oh, there was no... got to be another one there to the side of it, surely. Am I missing something out here? Are these platforms acting like phases of some sort? They must be. Why does it look like something big is down there? What? How is that? No, that's not a worthy kill. That is not a death kill. What a load of donkeys doo-doo. Or in this case, a load of mousy doo-doo. Oh, you flip-flop. I suppose we can only go onto that switch once that switch goes red, like so. Got to have got there in time then. I didn't realise this was going to be like a time phase. Oh, feck off! Really? Skip combat allows you to... I'm not going to skip combat. Why would it suggest that to me? After 4 attempts. That would make things too easy. Oh, okay, so now that makes sense. Oh, you son of a bitch! I'll give you a rude toot shoeing. Come on, come on. That's it. There we go, there we go. Okay, so I noticed that the music is now more tense. intensified. Well, no, I wouldn't call it intensified. It's more, it certainly has changed type. Oh, come off it! Jerry would know how to do this. Does that mean we get to pull that? Doesn't appear to be, but it's enabled us to get through the next set of doors. Nice! Now that felt more rewarding.
Quill felt a swell of pride as she approached the cavern river. Its guiding banks once led her people to safety after the Cinder Night. Now, all these years later, she would follow it back.
Okay, this is pretty cool. Looks like we're in another world now. Not quite sure where to go from here. Straightforward, I guess. Ooh, talk about getting the sunglasses out.
Quill's muscles ached, and her eyes grew heavy. She decided it best to set up camp and rest before journeying on to the castle.
Hey, kid. Good. You're alive.
The starling spoke as it circled the campfire. Quill gasped in shock as the starling unveiled monstrous wings and curled horns.
Wow.
It descended, talons gleaming.
Oh, dear. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not scared, Quill replied. I just didn't know starlings were feathered.
This starving thing's gotta go, kid. The name's Adurin.
A Darren, was that?
No, we aren't feathered. Only me. I'm working on it. Let's just say choosing the wrong friends comes with a price. But you seem like a good friend to have.
Thanks, I think. Quill readied her meal and paused to take in the strange winged creature who now called her friend.
I'll give you a little bit of a spoiler alert, Boggy. When you do the story around this, if you can watch the animation, there's a little bit of a comedy element, making it look like they're looking at you. It's quite funny.
As a field of stars bloomed over the sky, their campfire conversations deepened.
He's all I have. If I lose him, I don't know what I'll do,
confided Quill. Adurin looked down at his wings.
If I help you find him, can you help me? If we can, we will. Starling. I mean, Adurin.
Sounds like a friendship plan. Do this
Although
for me and I'll
Quill
do this
was
for
far
you.
from the safety and comfort of her nook in the cottage, her exhaustion led her into a deep sleep.
Hey, Ghostface. A lot of folks have been waiting for a reader like you to return. I know I have. I'm going to scout the castle up ahead. Keep her safe, okay? For both our sakes.
Okay. I didn't realise you was talking to me, but fair enough. Hence that. Oh, adorable!
Durin was nowhere to be found. But looming high on a distant bluff was the castle, a stark reminder of what mattered most. Quill drew a deep breath and readied herself for the journey ahead.
That's a bit weird. You get to these boxes here. But there's like an invisible wall around here, and that makes no sense why. What's this green energy here? Oh wow. Wowzers to that. So it looks like we have got a very own little element here. I think there's an automatic save spot. I'm not too sure. It definitely seems it. But if this is what I think this is, then I think we've got our own second challenge that we can do. Which is awesome, to be fair. That means that we can upgrade Quill
Upon their
more.
return, it was evident the Toad had not warmed to their company.
You really are asking for it. When they fail this second test, dibs on the runt for dinner.
He muttered, to no one in particular.
So that's that second one there. Right then, me old gaming darlings. I'm afraid to say we have actually ran out of time on the matter, but however, I've really enjoyed myself in this. This has been an awesome live stream, and I look forward to the next time we actually do Moss, the last, the Forgotten Relic. I've nearly forgot the name of it. That's really bad. I really do look forward to actually doing another live stream of Moss, the Forgotten Relic. So of course, with all the other contents coming about, that I'm sure if you've seen on my post that we've got currently coming up for the remainder of this week. It's going to be awesome. But do remember, me old gaming darlings, we have got Kingdom Hearts 3 on the horizon, so make sure that you do follow and subscribe to RyuGamer88 so that you can be notified when we go live, and as well as when a video gets uploaded. And of course, with that being said, me old gaming darlings, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the evening. Boggy, thank you very much for your kind words. Really do appreciate that. So, of course, a special shout out to Nonchalant Nostalgia for the heartbeat generosity. Thank you very much. And Boggy for your support and comments through. Really do appreciate that. And for those who have liked the live stream and taken the time to watch, really do appreciate that. So, of course, we will be back until next time on Monday.
My afternoon nap.
Huffed the toad.
They're not even going in.
In case you haven't noticed or heard that, if you do nothing once you've spoken to the toad, or frog, whichever it is, there's a little on-screen script that triggers for it to say, well, if you're not going to do nothing, then I'm going to make sure I have an afternoon nap. But with that being said, before that interruption, take care of yourselves and each other. Love to you all, me old gaming darlings, and have a wonderful rest of the evening, and of course have a great enjoyment weekend as well. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye bye.